First race out of Albion Park, late scratching race 10, number 5, Our Google Girl. Apart from that, we're right, green light. The favourite in the first is number 2, Elite Albi. We're set, we're racing. Elite Albi was second last out of the machine, and he's going to settle back there. First to go was Taranis, and going fast in the early part, Salzburg Untamed Fire is up there. Full Fusion is up deep, but got to check that Anti-Magic. Well back of the field, Lucino Prince, Elite Albi, the favourite, can't win at the back, but going to the front, Untamed Fire raced away. Untamed Fire is too good. Second, Taranis, and third has gone to Salzburg. Fourth, not sure. Full Fusion, Anti-Magic are handy. Elite Alibi or Elite Albi with Taranis back towards the rear. How often do you see a Ronnie Ball runner pay $12 on the TAB? Not very often. Didn't have flattering form, but he's a great trainer. The time suggests the track's probably a little bit damp, or maybe we'll wait and see a race or two. 6, 3, 5, 1, 3.5 by here. This is the second race on the card. Ronnie Ball took out the first race. Untamed Fire, was it called? Untamed Fire. $12 chance. Unlikely to see a Ronnie Ball runner with a $12 hope. Green light, we're set. Favourites the 5, Turning Over racing. Turning Over began about midfield. First out the inside was Gimpy Fly. Getting out of the pack of his Bazooka. And wider still was Dress Code, getting around them quickly. Then Sky Captain, favourite Turning Over, got through to third. Bazooka lost its spot. Well back was Satan's Fire. Back there with Wian and Smooth Lucino. But in the straight, though, it's all Gimpy Flyer. And Gimpy Flyer bolted in by 9.5 lengths. Or second and third. Well, dead set, I've got no idea, because the 5 and the 8 decided to have a conversation across the line. And I'm not really sure. I think it's between that pair, Dress Code and Turning Over. And then you had the 6 dog Bazooka finishing off well. So watching a replay here. Yeah, between the 5 and the 8, the 6 will get fourth, I'd say, in front of the... well, I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. We and their Smooth Captain, Smooth Lucino and Sky Captain. That was a dog's breakfast over the line, wasn't it, apart from the winner? Goodness me. 19:49 is the time. It's 1, 5 and 8. 9 lengths the winning margin. We're right there. 9 by a half head. It's 1, 5, 8 and 6. Here we go. Set to run. Springberry Jet is the favourite. Box 5. We're ready. We're set. We're racing. Springberry Jet fourth away. First out wide, Whirl and Saint showing pace, and the centre a little bit sparky, and now Springberry Jet. But going to the lead a little bit sparky, led the way. Little Shirley got to second, then followed on the inside. Then was Mistress Willow. Whirl and Saint, Springberry Jet as a clap of thunder came down. Then Yellow Jacket and D-Star Sammy in the straight, though it's all a little bit sparky. Bolted in. 1 by 7. Little Sheila was next, followed by Mistress Willow. Houdini Flyer, Whirl and Saint. Well back, Springberry Jet, and let me get out of this. Let's get back in this window. Stand by. Righto, leave me out of that thunderstorm. Might have been a topical tip, a little bit sparky. 19:33. 8 1/4 by 3/4. 2, 1, 7 and 3. 6 got fifth. People know me, I'm not real happy with the thunder. I'm actually, in fact, be sitting under the bench in a minute. That keeps going. Green light, we're ready to go. Spin Dry, the favourite, box 6, they're racing. Spin Dry pounded out quickly. Began easily and led easily on, settling down over Sunny Jim, and going up was Rural Elite. To the outside boxes are in front. Libertad is next. Glamorous Gift back midfield. Fast Boy. And then followed by Lucino Crystal and Eyelash at the back of the field. They're about to turn the bender. And Sunny Jim raced up, grabbed the lead. He's home. Sunny Jim raced away. Beat either Spin Dry or the fast finishing Rural Elite. Fourth, Libertad, then Glamorous Gift. A breakaway was Fast Boy, Eyelash and Lucino Crystal. In shocking conditions here at Albion Park. Sunny Jim the winner. I'll tell you what, the rain won't help us here. This track doesn't want to cop too much more of this. 8 the winner. 7:21 early and home in 12:21. 19:42. It's 8, 6, 7 and 4, 3 1/4 and nose. Sunny Jim, a bit chilly Tsunami Sir. It's a great advantage to be drawn handy here if you've got a little bit of speed. Just about ready to go. Billy Shadow favourite. Here we go. Green light. Ready. Set now. And away. Billy Shadow was second or third to go. Regalo, its Kittlemate won the start. Saken Secura was away fast now. Billy Shadow's burning up, and Madraska from out deep was trying to get across. Then Chiefs Madad well back in the field. Squincy Bones and a mile back Miss Bundy Black and Looper Trooper. They straighten up for home though. Favourite Billy Shadow got through, grabbed the lead, and Billy Shadow too good beat Shaken Shakira, Regalo, and first four punters. Squincy Bones is your man. Behind those then was Madraska. Back behind those was Looper Trooper, Chiefs Madad, and Miss Bundy Black somewhere in between. Plenty of cheers to the crowd down there. Billy Shadow. Obviously someone's back Billy. He was never any fancy odds, but there's plenty of cheering going on. 1, 3 and 2. 1, 3, 2 and 5 to be precise. 19:58 is the time. 3. Must be bad. The cameraman's standing next to me. He's not down on the track. Must be bad. All right, here we go. Getting ready now. Waz's Fantasy. 1-3 from 24, but it's a nice race for it here. Green light. We're set to go. Stand by. Ready. Racing. Oh, he only fairly Waz's Fantasy. Going to the lead was Mystical Magic in the centre. Oh, Waz's Fantasy's back to last. Can't win. 2 up Tuffy, dashed out by 3 or 4. On the inside was Cooch and Creek through in the centre. Mystical Magic, Delroy's Image, wide is still Bo Gillum. Then followed by Waz's Fantasy, a mile back Bo Caviar as the rain comes down though. It's all 2 up Tuffy, it'll bolt in. 2 up Tuffy won brilliantly. Beat Bo Gillum, second, third and fourth, no idea. Waz's Fantasy, Cooch and Creek and Delroy's Image, Blue Caviar. A lot of impact was well back with... must have been Mystical Magic the outside. Gee, that was heavy rain. 2 up Tuffy. 2 up Tuffy. 2, 6 and 1. There was a bit of speed in the race. And well, Waz's Fantasy began ordinary. No, you can't win doing that. 2, 6, 1 and 8, 23, 32. And it won't inspire you. 7th of 8, 6th of 8, 6th of 8, 5 of 8. Beaten 17, 13, 9 and 12. So that's the issue you're faced with. But as I said before, if he turns up tonight, he should be winning. But Strong Diva's $1.70 favourite, and we're set to go. Stand by. Green light in driving rain, they're off. Strong Diva began only fairly off the inside. Deep out in the centre, there's the Strong Replica began fast. Or Sandy's Replica began fast. Then Irish Maid. Large Diamonds off the track, and he's going for it at the right time. He'll need to. Oh, nearly fell. He brought half the field down, nearly. Oh, he's out the back. He can't win. Getting to third, Elite J, then followed by Strong Diva and Bundy Agogo. In the straight, though, it's Sandy's Replica in front. Sandy's Replica, too good beat. Irish Maid, Elite J, Strong Diva. Well back was Italian Pedro, Bundy Agogo. And poor old Large Don was making a run on the outside, and he's hurt himself. He's finished the race, but he's got a bit of a limp up, poor old fella. Righto, for the winner, Sandy's Replica. $11.05.50. One of those races. You just, that's it before the race. It was if Large Diamond turned up, he wins. If he doesn't, you just didn't know where to go. 4, 5, 3. Let's hope he's okay. 23.53, a neck by 3.5. Gee, that's heavy rain. Up now, just couldn't see. You can just see Dennis Robinson's head poking out the side. Now they're in. Just waiting for the green light. Boomer's Party favourite 350. Green light, ready. Here we go. Favourite off the red, ready. Away. Boomer's Party came away fairly out in the centre. Bill's Mystery showing any amount of pace early on. Black Attitude going with him. Boomer Party back to third. Followed then by Lucky Tackler Band. A breakaway Savannah Cruiser. Then Blues on Parade. Getting back in the field was Baratime and Hannah Fies Luck. The leader is Bill's Mystery. They approach the bend now. Boomer's Party's getting up on the inside and deeper out. Black Attitude, but Bill's Mystery in front too good. Beat Boomer's Party. Black Attitude and Lucky Tackler Band makes up the first 4. Followed in by Savannah Cruiser, Hannah Fies Luck, Blues on Parade, Baratime back towards the rear. How in the heck Bill's Mystery ever played? $6 has got me, but he's got the cash. Gee, he was over the odds compared to Boomer's Party, who got in short. I thought that, to be honest, they run about equal favourites, but it wasn't the case. 3, 1, 4 and 2. There was only, I think, 4 chances. They've run 1, 2, 3, 4. Not particularly that exciting finish here at Launceston. And we're up to 3.10 Diamond Chisel here. 3.90 Little Sizzler. $6 Hanson Thomas. Almost set to run. Green light. Diamond Chisel's the favourite. Box 2 ready. Away. Diamond Chisel away fast, and so too was Razor Redneck, and out in the centre was Tipper's Top Up, and Handsome Thomas showing plenty of pace, and settling down Diamond Chisel led Handsome Thomas on the outside, a couple away Razor Redneck. Back in the field, Bundy and Beers, Toppers tis up Little Sizzler. Well back Lizino, Fancy and Baby Banjo in the straight though. Diamond Chisel in front, and Diamond Chisel is too good for Handsome Thomas. Razor Redneck, and I'd say Bundy and Beers your first 4 marker. Then Little Sizzler, followed in by Tipper's Top Up, Baby Banjo, Lucino Fancy, and Diamond Chisel has got the chocolates here. Number 2, Diamond Chisel is the winner. Number 2, 2, 6 and 1. 2, 6, 1, 1939, 7:30 and 12:09. 2 lengths by 3/4. Almost ready to run here. Shanae's Fantasy is a favourite. Or Fancy, stand by. Racing now. Shanae's Fancy again okay off the inside. Going out fast, Ugly Swan, and getting through in the centre was Hot Genetics. But it's Shanae's Fantasy. And down the back, led by a length on Hot Genetics. A length and a half away, a lot of force, and followed by Say Grace. A breakaway was Ugly Swan. Well back was Charming Lily. And Lucino Waters at the rear. The favourite, Shanae's Fancy in front. Trying hard, Hot Genetics. Hot Genetics in front. Going to it was Shanae's Fancy in front. And Shanae's Fancy's beaten. Hot Genetics, I'd say Grace is third. On the outside was a lot of force close up. Behind those, Ugly Swan, Charming Lily, and I think it was Lucino Waters back towards the rear. Held on Shanae's Fancy. Or Fantasy. Shanae's Fantasy. 350, 110. Second is tight. The 8 flew late. I thought it was going to win the 8, but the 2 has kicked on the inside. 23.52. So won the winner. 10.88 the first section, 12.64. Shanae's Fantasy, Premier Fantasy, Regal, Silver Bill, Olsen, Cynthia Olsen, Black Bitch, 14th November 2011, going great guns the camp. It's a winning double. Second will be either 8 or 2 or 2 or 8. It's very, very tight though. We'll go from the top, Hot Genetics, with Chili, Cool Genetics, Diane, or the 8, Say Grace, Collision Lated Lady, James Story. Dead Heat, no surprise there. So 1 and a dead heat, 1 dead heat for second, 2 and 8.